Looking great. Coming through, trying to build up a nice swing. Ooh, excellent throw. Connecting over, staticking his way along. He's got the reach for it. Oh, an interesting move. One slide all the way down the track and connect. A good back pull and all the way through again to the dismount. An excellent technique. It's got to be the beta here today. Coming through the flying squirrels now. Snatched it up, making his way along. Dismounted and through to the buzzer. An excellent run by Brennan Bull. Congratulations, man. That was stellar. Looking good, coming through rings, making short work of it. And a good throw all the way over, starting the Lachey series. The 5, light work, looks to take on the 6, snatches it up, onto the dismount. Racing across the balance pipe section, making his way up now to the series of rings, bars, hooks, grips. Connects to the second ring. Now the trapeze. Little Gibbons along the line. Staticking his way through. We'll see if he throws or connects it. Excellent work. On to the silver. Looking for the dismount, and it's good. Coming through, 3 powerful pulls, getting across the battering ram sequence. Moving his way right along now. Into the trapeze and the flying squirrel. These flying squirrels are faced the opposite way. It's a further reach. A tall order here today. A little bit of a sticky button there at the end on the timer, but a great run nonetheless. Up next to run the course, our very own Thomas Tamez. Looking to take on the flow course here today. Waiting for the thumbs up, just giving a little resets. Now they are good to go. And we're off. Got a lot of speed on the weights, propelling him through the rings. Oh, a good speed switch there through the rings. Sparing absolutely no time. No breaks. No need. He's linking on through. A stellar run. This man is flowing through this flow course. Taking his proper back pulls. Staticking some. Working his way through. Oh, a good Lachey. He stuck it on the skyhook. And a static grab to the ring. Silver bar. Looking to dismount. Easy peasy for this man out here today. Flying through this course, ripping through. Hitting the Squirrel Series now. Going for a heck of a swing. And it's good, and he's there at the buzzer, frantically smashing, and grabs his time. We'll have to see what his time came out as. That was a very fast, very fluid run by Thomas. That was excellent work. Next up, Maddie Kim. Making her way through the weights. Now right onto the rings. Connected to the third, the fourth, the fifth. Looking to dismount. Building up the swing so she can be sure. Ooh, look to connect to the truss to make an easy way down. Might have to go for a let go. There she goes. She found it. Perfect. Moving right along through Lachey's now. Little bit of appeal. Not bad. She's not letting it get in her way. She's moving right through. Doing a good job here. Connecting through to the second ring. Now for the trapeze. Shimmying down. One good shimmy and done. Sky hooks. We'll see if she laches or statics or how she wants to go about this. Battering rams. Oh, some powerful moves to get right through very efficiently. Looking to connect that ring. Coming right through. Time is ticking down, but refuses to quit. Runs for that buzzer. A great shot at that course. Not bad, Maddie. Up next is going to be Hudson. Parkour Ninja. Looking to take on the flow course here today. Just a little bit of last minute resets before we get this thing kicked off. Sprinting out of the gates. Oh, a stellar swing right up and through. I mean, if you got the power in the tank, might as well use it. Looking good. Lincoln through and hits the dismount. Making a great run so far. 1 minute left on his clock. Urged by his floor coach, Coach Cooper here today. Ooh. Excellent. Lachey throws through. There he goes. Connecting well. Making his way. Gets the ring and the bar. Moving right through the dismount. Now a sense of urgency taking over as he's rushing through these obstacles. Making a great showing. Everyone's losing their minds out here. He's making a great run. He's got to keep going. He's got to keep going. And he hits it. Oh, barely. And he grabs his time. Hey, a great run, Hudson. Seriously. Nice work, man. Our next ninja looking to take on the course is Sarah Sweeney Greenwald. And her time starts now. Blazing out of the gates. Connecting through the rings now. I like her pace. Steady, strong, methodical. Looking great through the Lachey sequence. A couple of swings, but she's through. Hits the balance. Now coming up through the ring and hook series. Makes the first big Lachey. Looking to connect to the last skyhook. And it's good. Think she's got the reach. She does. Statics through to the ring and to the silver bar. Grabs her dismount. Now is feeling some real power now. Getting some fire under her. Catches the first squirrel. Needs to get that one, second one, and through. There she goes. She's got to get off. The time is running out. She gets dismount, and she's there. Yes. In under the clock. Amazing, amazing. Everybody rushing her, giving her hugs of congratulations. A stellar run up to the final moments. Next up, Jonathan looking to take on our course. A couple of last little resets, and we'll be on our way. And once again, thank you everybody for coming out today to enjoy our 5-year anniversary here at Move Sport Ninja Academy. Ooh, a lot of strength coming from Jonathan here. Moving smoothly. Looking good. Dismounts right onto Lachey's. Takes the 5. Takes the 6. And links through. Hits the balance. Moving on to rings and hooks. Ooh, a good grab. Those Lachey's out there are a little tricky going at an angle like that. He's starting to get circles, but He immediately neutralizes the problem, moves right through, and sticks his Lachey. Excellent work. A sign of, you know, a bit of experience out there on the course. It's excellent work. Coming through now to the Flying Squirrels. Oh, runs through to grab his buzzer. A little sticky still. But a very nice run nonetheless. Excellent job, Jonathan. Next up is Elena, looking to take on the course. The coaches checking in, seeing if there's any last-minute questions while some of the resets are being done. We all look good. Thinking I'm sensing the thumbs up, and there's the countdown. And she's off. Good cat grab, looking to start with a good swing. Taking those legs. There she goes. Working through that swing. Building, connects. Perfect. Moving through. Last ring. Gets the dismount. Now taking on our Lacheys. The first one is a 5-foot Lachey, followed by a 6-foot Lachey. Nice. Sticks the first. Building up a great swing. Looking good. Hips are high, and it's good. Just got to work her way to dismount. She does. Had to slow that momentum down as she went through the balance. But it's good. Now she's up to rings and hooks. Being urged a little bit to think about her time, as she's only got so much out here tonight. Bar shimmies down. Connects onto rings. Up to the last hook. Oh, narrowly misses that last ring. Battering ram sequence now. Ooh, connects. There she goes. Gets a good back pull first before she goes through. Smart idea. Hits the dismount. Though time is running out. She's going to give it her best shot. She runs in for the buzzer. Picks it up. Excellent work. Next up on the course is Keaton. Looking to crush. Couple last little resets, and we'll be right on our way. I'm sensing the thumbs up. And okay. Quick work of the rings. Onto Lacheys. Looking to link all the way through. Excellent technique. Right through the balance. Making his way up to our rings and hooks. Statics through to the ring and the bar. Gets the dismount onto the battering rams. Gets a nice back kick. Comes through kind of gliding along that track. Excellent work. Now coming up for the Flying Squirrels. Looking, ooh, nice throw. Takes on that trapeze bar. Connect to the second squirrel. On to dismount and through into the buzzer. Excellent job. Very nice. Our next runner-up is Frankie. You can see we're panning over the gym, just getting some last-minute resets done, and asking if the runner has any final questions before he starts. I think we're good. There's our countdown, and there's Frankie. Light work, coming through sprinting, snatching up the ring. Doing good, making his way through. Light work. On to Lachey's. The first one is a 5, followed by a 6, and all the way through. And a stellar job. Keep it up. Keep going. I can tell by his movements, he's feeling it out there. He's got a sense of urgency starting. He's having a great run. Come through, connecting to the last skyhook. He just got to get himself up to the ring. He does so backwards. Stellar job. Down to the dismount. Battering rams up next. Ooh, misses the ground. There he goes. He got it. And on through. Wasn't going to let him stop him. On to the Flying Squirrels. Time is a factor here. Made the first. On to the second. This is the last thing he has here. Complete his run. Hey! Looking good. A little bit of body jolt there, but he made the grab. Squeeze on through to the buzzer. Gets his time. Might have to smack it a few more times, but he's got it. Nice. Stellar job, Frankie. Excellent run, man. Our next runner on the starting block is Eli. Making some last-minute adjustments.
We're going to need to go back and watch Frankie's run to figure out his time because kids disconnected the timer in the middle of it.
Okay.
It's fine now, but...
Check the live stream.
I think someone tripped the wire out there.
I think so. And we're off. Or actually, we're making sure the timer's re-engaged. We had a little bit of a technical accident, mind you. So just working out our logistics here for our timer. Bear with us. It'll just take a few short moments.
We might have to wait till the stream ends because I can only see what's live right now.
Okay. All right, and Eli's off. Blazing through, sparing none of the momentum, no energy wasted. Working through. Now onto Lachey's. Makes a 5, makes a 6. On through to balance. Making a great account of himself here. Connects through to the skyhook. Looking for the second. Eyeballing it. There he goes. A great Lachey, just trying to find his direction. There he goes. Staticking through. Onto battering rams. Making pretty good time for himself. Not a lot of wasted time or energy. Onto the flying squirrels now. Starting with the trapeze bar to the first squirrel. Ooh, snatched up the last. Just got to dismount and grab his buzzer now. And does so. Excellent job. Nice work, Eli. Looking good out there, man. Some quick resets, and we'll be on to our next runner. I believe next up will be Mika. And here's the countdown. We're going. We're off. Again, another competitor wasting absolutely no time. Making a great run so far. Floating through. Doing a great job here. Connecting through to skyhooks. There she goes. Onto the second, the third. Trying now for the final one. Lands it. Grabs the ring. Statics the bar. Right down to the block. Battering rams next. Doing great. Great speed. Great pacing. Only now barely slowing down. The first squirrel is good. Gets a nice, good high kick to start a swing. Last squirrel's connected. All she's got to do is dismount and get that buzzer. A really, really good run from Mika here. She's got to be pleased with that one. Our next runner here is Rico, one of our very own Move Sport Ninja Academy athletes, coming through the ring sequence. First is the 5 foot, links through to 6, and all the way to the block. He's picking up the pace now, getting some speed. Ooh, an interesting little tech on his swing to start his progression here. Coming through, and it's already over. If you blinked, you missed it, folks. Already onto the battering rams. Gets a good back pull from the previous ring. Coming through now. Trapeze bar to the flying squirrel. Doing great, chasing all the other fast competitors here today. Everyone's been doing stellar. But a couple of these runs have just been fluid like Quicksilver. Grabs his buzzer, gets his time. An excellent run. Looked like a full clear to me. Might have been a little stumble on a block or two, but the judges will have those standings as everybody finishes their runs. Next up is Mason on the block looking to take on the flow course here today. I believe no final questions. I think he, well, pointing something out, just needing one last clarification. And there's our count. And he's off. Doing great. A little bit of stumbles on the blocks, but his technique is great as far as these actual obstacles go. Smash through laches, breeze through the balance. Coming up to our hooks and rings series. Connected. Moving through the sky hooks onto the last. There he goes. Gets right on through to silver bar. Excellent work. Swings through. Gets a good pull on those battering rams. Flying through. Oh, tiny slip. He's not letting it stop him. He's moving right along. Oh! Skips the trapeze. Jumps straight to the squirrel. First one, I think, done here today. It's a nice effort. He's got to switch those hands around. Here he goes. He's getting ready for that last squirrel. Transfers. Has to build up a swing again. But he's saved himself some time here. But I hear it. I hear the clock. The time is running out. Everyone urging him to finish his run. There he goes. Gets it in under the gun. Very nice. I gotta say, wonderful work by all of our athletes here today for stage 1 so far. Our final competitor up here to the starting block is Michael. Taking on this course here. Here's our count. And we're off. Through the weights, onto the rings. Little bit of a restart, trying to make sure he's got a good momentum. He does. It's good. He's working through the rings. Coming through. Lachaise now, 5 foot up first. Building a good swing. He's still moving through. Not stopping for anything. Now on to our rings and hooks. Working at a decent pace, using nice long grabs, using those arms well. Just got to come up and static to that ring. There he goes. Connects to silver, and he's on his way. Now for the battering rams. Gets down, connects, gets the ring. A great back pull all the way through. Come on, Michael. He's right there. All right, on to Lachey, on to the flying squirrels. Lacheying from the trapeze. Time is running out. Hey, a great effort. Run, run, get your buzzer. Nice work, Michael. Excellent run, man. Seriously, not bad at all. I believe that concludes stage 1 runs. Bear with us as we make some deliberations and get ready for stage 2.
All right, friends and families, we're going to go ahead and announce the winners of the silent auction baskets. While we're doing some rules and walkthrough, first and foremost, the winner of the margarita basket. I was holding out for this one myself, but, you know, that's okay. The winner is Travis Carr. Travis Carr, come on up to the front. Collect your winnings, sir. Well deserved. If I was going to lose to anybody, it would be that man himself. Basket number 2, we have the Bump and Bounce auction. The winner of this, Alyssa Herbert. Alyssa Herbert, congratulations on the Bump and Bounce basket. It's a mouthful. Alyssa, to the front, please. Silent auction basket number 3 was movie night. Take 1. The winner, Travis Carr. Making a killing here today. Come on up to the front, collect your baskets. Basket number 4, a $90 value. Thrown in by your one and only Move Sport Ninja Academy. This one is the Move Sport basket. Winner is... Can I get a drum roll? Thomas Tamez. Woo! Well earned. Coming up to the front. Basket number 5, $180 value. This one goes to Nicole Richard. Nicole, come on up to the front, collect your Pet Sweets basket. Thank you to Pet Sweets for setting us up with a really nice basket here. I was going to give you guys visuals of these amazing baskets, but I lost my cameraman. Our next basket provided by Chiropractic. This is an amazing $250 value. The winner of this one, also Nicole Richard.
No.
He didn't put a price.
I don't know.
Hey, Jason Herbert, we have a question for you at the front. Jason. We have your name on this one, but I don't have a price. Were you outbidding the 20?
I didn't bid on
I
anything.
didn't know.
That would be my wife. I have no clue.
Did you want a chiropractic for more than 25?
I could use a chiropractic.
All right, the winner of the chiropractic basket goes to Jason Herbert. All right, settle up front. They'll take care of you guys, get you squared away for your chiropractic visit.
Married life.
I'd be so rich if I didn't have her and the two.
Our next basket, movie night, take 2. The winner is Mateo Delgado. Congratulations on your movie night package. Come on up to the front. Any of the Delgado parentals to the front, please. The next basket, courtesy of Crunch Fitness. This is a 6-month membership at their top tier membership package, a $200 value. The winner, Nicole Richard, does it again. Come on up to the front, Nicole. We have your basket ready for you. Lots of goodies, swag, and the next basket provided by Airplanes. The item is airplanes. I believe this is an outdoor field game. All right, the winner of the airplanes, a $50 value, is Claudia Wagner. Claudia Wagner, congratulations, coming up to the front for your airplane basket. You won the chiropractic visit. Just kidding. Just kidding. You got the yeah, movie night. Got all of them? Yep. The last but not least basket for the silent auction is Twister, a $50 Twister value. Lots of bidding on this one, but the winner goes to Eva Bull. Congratulations, Eva. Come on up to the front. Collect your basket. You won! Folks joining us in the live stream, unfortunately, you were not invited to the in-person bidding here, but maybe one day we could do an online auction. How do you think about that? Yeah, you can see we got some fresh new obstacles ready to go for stage 2. These guys are getting ready to throw down. We're going to go ahead and cut camera angles so you can get a glimpse of the action here as the kids are getting the rules and demonstrations out of way. We'll be coming to you very shortly, so stand by. For anybody on the floor wondering the run order for stage 2, I'm going to go ahead and read it out for you guys so you know where you're going. Starting us off is Evan Acosta, followed by Emmeline, Lincoln, and then Michael Sweeney Greenwald. Next, after Michael, we have Jonathan, Declan, Brennan, and then Maddie, Elena, Hudson, Sarah, Frankie, Eli, Keaton, and Thomas. Finishing us up, the bottom 3 here are Rico, Mason, and Mika Wagner. This is for stage 2, so stand by.
Once again, on behalf of everybody here at Move Sport Ninja Academy, we'd love to thank all the volunteers and parents and everyone who has helped make this day special, either bringing something or helping to volunteer and pull this all together. Thank you guys so very, very much from everybody here at Move Sport. Nice job, Evan. Up next, running, Emlyn. Blazing through the weights. Moving through to the rings. Now up to the TikTok. Gaining a nice swing. There she goes. That's some height now. Excellent grab, sticks it. Getting ready for the dismount. Nice work. Excellent job. Coming through, connecting to the trapeze. Getting a good swing. Makes the grab. The grab's good. Continuing on. Taking on the battering ram sequences. She's still got time to work. Now on to the tilted flywheels. Flying without a tail on your kite here. All the way through to buzzer. Not bad. Decent showing for this stage 2. The difficulties have been upped. The challenge is on. Our next competitor making their way to the starting block is Lincoln Hawley. Couple of last resets, and there's our count. Through the weights. The grab is good. A little slip, he's working through it, doing great. Oh, so very close. The Big Apple's a tough obstacle to pull off. Very close to that catch. He's moving right along. Onto the TikTok now. Feeling it out. Getting a little bit of advice from his floor coach, Coach Eric. This is a first-time obstacle for a lot of these folks. And now he's starting to feel it out. I think he's found his rhythm. Oh, very close. Gets a piece of it. Moving along. Coming through to skyhooks. Connecting the trapeze. Got the ring. Excellent. Up to the block. onto the battering rams. It's tricky working with those battering rams, especially if you only have one hand on. Now coming to the tilting flywheels. Got to fly with a little bit of, ooh, a backside grip. I like the thought there, though. It was a good thought. Goes through, gets his time, smashes his buzzer. Not bad, Lincoln. Pretty good, man. Our next competitor up for the course, Michael Sweeney Greenwald, looking to take on stage 2 here. And there's our count. His path is clear. He knows where he's going. He knows what he's doing. There is a certain kind of fire lit underneath this man right here. Let's see what he makes use of it. Ooh, almost had the grab. Rematches those hands, regrips, and somebody's messed with the buzzer. But Michael's not stopping. He's still going for it. I would suggest him act like nothing's happened and continue to compete. Though he may be better off skipping along to the next obstacle. At this rate, gonna wear those arms and hands out. Good choice. Moving right along. Take that energy, take that fire, and keep it burning. Keep it going, Michael. Swinging on the ring. Oh, very close. Had a piece of it. Moving on to TikTok. Getting a little bit of advice from floor coach, Mr. Eric Abbott. Figuring out how this TikTok works. Like I said earlier in the previous run, this is a fairly new obstacle here today for a lot of these competitors. Even some of which whom are veterans still need to work out this move and these maneuvers. Here's another angle of Michael on the TikTok. His time is running short. One last request to everybody out on the floor in the gym. If you do see a video camera, please do not obscure the view. We greatly appreciate it. Our next competitor is Jonathan Dalton. Here's his count. And he's ready to go. He's off. The grab is good. Making his way from the Big Apple all the way through. He can't be stopped now. A little bit of a chalk up from a fellow teammate. Making good on the bar slide. He's going to have to straighten up that throw to get a Lachey going. Oh, a good reach and match. Excellent job. I think our first competitor here for stage 2 to nail the second throw. He's locking off. He's trying to get rid of the spins. We all know getting rid of the spins ain't that easy. On to TikTok. We all know Jonathan is a strong guy. Let's see how he fares to TikTok. Oh, taking coach's advice to great effect. Oh, nails the grab on the push it to the limit. Just trying to get a swing to the dismount. Connecting through to rings. Takes one step back so he can take 2 steps forward. Redirected his swing, and it's good. An excellent showing here by Jonathan Dalton. Keep it up. Redirecting that swing a bit. Moving right along. Trying to force those hips to help him find his direction, and it's good! And yet another hop again by John. He's coming through. He statics to the ring, and then to the bar, and he's got the dismount. One more chalk up by a fellow teammate. Making his way to the battering rams now. The grip is good. Let's see how the transferal works. It's very close. Now on to the tilting flying squirrels. Or tilting flywheels. My mistake. He's just going to have to go for it. A great effort by Jonathan Dalton. Really good work out there, Jonathan. Our next competitor up on the starting block, Brendan Bull. He looks ready. I know I am. Just waiting for his count. 2, 1, and he's off. Jumps up, scores the ring off of a nice reach. Swings one-handed, makes the grab through. Onto the Big Apple. He's got a good grip on the last, and he's through to the dismount. Now on to the Lachey ring sliding portion. Ooh, the first throw's good. He slides down to meet for that third ring. Oh, a great job. Catches the ring, looking for the dismount. He gets it. He's moving right along onto the TikTok. He seems to be figuring out the body mechanics well for the TikTok. There he goes, building a nice big swing. Scooting around to face the direction he'd like to throw himself. Really got to capitalize. He does. He sticks the grab. Just got to find his way to the dismount. And he's coming up. Connecting across to the rings on the sky hooks. Got a good directional swing going. Let's go to another camera angle. Try to catch the highlight. Ooh, starting to get a little stuck out here. There he goes. Locks off, throws those legs long, tries to build a swing back up. Oh, sticks the landing. Excellent job. I don't know if you were holding your breath, but I was, but it's good. Switches the hands around. A minute left on the clock. Oh, I liked the move. It was a great attempt, just slightly shy of hitting the mark. But Brendan, don't take your eyes off of him yet. He's got a lot left still to go, and this man knows how to run obstacles. He's up. Ooh, okay. Little bit of a sticky grab there on those battering rams. On to the tilting flywheels. That has definitely been a harder obstacle for athletes here today running stage 2 so far. We'll see how Brendan Bull fares. Oh, light work! I spoke way too soon. Light work for Brendan Bull. He's got his last one now to complete the sequence. Oh, so close. Through it and gets his buzzer. Still an excellent showing by Brendan Bull. This next competitor, Maddie Kim, off to a great pace. A little new here to Move Sport Ninja Academy, but not a new ninja by any stretch of the imagination. A very skilled competitor, just needing to find her rhythm here and a little bit of reach. These spheres, if you can see from here, this camera angle, they're having to grab these spheres and pull themselves along this track. And it's a high grab. You can see that they're having to vertically ascend using this ring high enough to be able to grab on and hook on to these spheres. And a competitor of experience decides to move on. Not going to waste her grip strength or her time on one obstacle. Looking to come through our sliding ring lache sequence. On through now to TikTok. Like I said, this was a fairly new obstacle for some of the competitors out here. But Maddie, the quickest swing built up on this obstacle here today, grabs a piece of the push it to limits. Moving right along to our rings and sky hooks. Makes the grab. Coming through to the trapeze bar now. Having to connect along. Building up a swing to get to that last ring. Doing excellent. Statics on through. Gets the dismount. Battering rams now. This has been hit or miss a little bit today. The grip on these, as slidey and spinny as they are on these bars, you're going to have to make sure you secure yourself a nice grip. Work through with some good power. But the transitions do not stop there. Moving on. Tilting flywheels. As I said earlier in another run, you're going to be flying without a tail on your kite for this one. It's all about swinging around that body weight and spinning. I've seen a couple of interesting ideas out here today. Some back grabs, some statics, some otherwise. Onto the buzzer, grabs her time. Nice job, Maddie. Not an easy course out there for stage 2, but our competitors are giving it their all. Our next competitor, Elena Michael, looking to make her way to the starting block. Small change in the running order. I believe we are moving right along to Hudson Herbert. Hudson, homegrown here at MoveSport Ninja Academy. Well, not quite, but it feels like it, folks. He's been here with us for a little while now, the Parkour Ninja. Does a stellar job. We'll see if we catch any flyaways today. I'm not suggesting it. I would love to see a nice solid run from Hudson, but his high-flying antics are a spectacle to behold. No doubt. Comes up. The grab is good. Moving right along. These cannonballs here. Move from the Big Apple onto the dismount block. This man seems ready for war. Nothing is holding him back so far. Connects through a beautiful throw. Using that momentum. Excellent. Sliding down at the same time. This man is electric right now. A wonderful run. Keep it up, Hudson. These are the kinds of runs I really appreciate watching. Somebody giving it their all, knowing what they're doing, not letting anything stop them. As you can imagine, there's a lot of emotions running through our competitors on these courses. Trying to do their best, trying to show up, trying to stick it out. Hudson succeeding. Now coming up for our Ring Lashade Skyhook sequences. I'll switch to this panning shot. He is making his way quickly through, so this is very cool and dynamic. I hope you at home are enjoying. And it's good! Hudson moving right along. An amazing showing for himself. Statics it across to the dismount. Doing great. Now onto battering rams. Let's see if we're in for any surprises here. Straightforward, good. He makes it to the ring. He's at the halfway point. In between a rock and a hard place, you could say. Getting a little bit of spins there. Having to steady that back out. Excellent job bringing himself back to null. Oh! Was that good? I couldn't tell necessarily from my angle. It looked pretty dang good. Sorry, those of you at home watching, our cameras hit a little bit of a buffering issue. But there's the backflip Hudson is signaturely known for. A great run. Our next competitor, Sarah Sweeney Greenwald, taking to the starting block. Looking to light this course on fire. I know I've been waiting for this run myself. Doing great. Already on to cannonballs. Connecting through onto the Big Apple. It's good. And to the dismount. Excellent work, Sarah. Keep it up. Sliding. Slipping, sliding. Coming right through the rings. Very quick and efficient on these slides on through. Light work for Sarah. She's an especially strong competitor we have here on our team. Getting the rhythm of the TikTok. Squatting through. Trying to find the rhythm on both angles, both sides of the swing. Got a good swing going. I think she's got it. I got enough. So very close. Now on to our sky hooks. On to the first. She's got her angle, and it's good. A hole in one. See if she can repeat the magic. And 2 for 2. Statics through the ring and the bar. Easily sticks the dismount. Light work on the battering ram. She's got a transition. She goes all or nothing. Takes both hands off the battering ram. Oh, and it was looking so good. It's a gutsy competitor out here. I like her style quite a bit. Coming up to the tilting flywheels. The rule is that they are forced to use the interior, the inside facing flywheel the first. She connects to the second. Almost has it. Smacks the buzzer. I enjoyed her run very much. But Sarah is a competitor, hard on herself, always striving for perfection. But it was a great run. I really enjoyed watching that and commentating on it. Thank you very much, Sarah. Next up, Frankie Carr. Blazing through the weight plates onto the spheres. Connecting to the Big Apple. All the way through to the block. Excellent work. Sliding those rings. Waiting with bated breath. Oh, and he's got the second. 2 hops, maybe a skip, and he's on his way to the third. Oh, and it's good. Right onto dismount. Coming through here with another camera angle. You can see him here on TikTok. When you get low into the midway of that swing, you want to squat and push hard through the legs. Pushing that weight plate at the bottom, giving it some love, getting it moving. There he is. Nice and high. Coach is urging him along. He's looking good, building that swing. Wanting to play with his direction just a little bit, and it's good. The 1 is done. On to the 2. Being methodical, making sure his swing is in the right direction. Maybe a little bit of a slide off the hook, but onto battering rams now. at the midway point. Makes the transition to the ring, stuck between a rock and a hard place. So very close. Onto the tilting flywheels. Again, this obstacle in particular has been hit and miss. I've seen a few different strategies come out, which I love going over the different thought processes, the betas. Just, a nice little, just a little hop. Semi-static, just match those hands across. That was excellent. Simple, sweet, got it done. Perfect. Very close to the third. Pulls out his timer. The next competitor looking to start at the starting block. We have Eli Acosta looking to follow after his brother, who was the first runner-up here today on our Stage 2 course. Shaking out, getting ready. I think the resets are just about finished. And Eli normally strikes me as somebody, ask questions later, run first, ask questions later. Getting it done. And this guy, well-rounded athlete, make sure you don't blink. Keep your eyes on him. Skips through. Nice weight skips. A good plunge in. Immediately sticks it onto the second, onto the third. Swings right through to the fourth. Great efficiency. Ooh, and a great save by the truss. Excellent work. Chalking up real quick. Coming on across to the rings. Sticks it. It's good. Super efficient coming through here today. Sticks the last one. Doesn't quite link, but didn't need to. In full control. Doing a great job. Looking to take on the TikTok. There he goes. An excellent height. Immediately turns around, goes for it, sticks the grab and the landing. I lost sight of him here on our cameras, but there he is, coming back into frame. Coming through the skyhooks now. Sticks the first. Swings back around. Yes, as I thought, a re-grab after he spun around. He's trying to straighten the direction of his swing. He's got to make a diagonal throw. There he goes. Pulling up and through. He wants to static himself across. Excellent effort. Great job, Eli. Efficient, strength, speed. Doing a good job. Up to the battering ram. Looking to transfer. Eyeballing. Ooh. Very good control out there, Eli. I was going to do my rock and a hard place line, but this boy is moving along. Like I said at the beginning, if you blink, you're going to miss something. Coming through, our tilting flying wheels. Ooh, just like our prior competitor, just a little bit of a hop lache through, matches the hands, coming in, and he's got it. Sticks that last one down to his buzzer. Excellent job, Eli. A wonderful run. That's something to be proud of for sure. our next competitor, Keaton Grosso, looking to take on stage 2. Starting lower on the list, he's definitely has some of his work cut out for him. Realizes the speed and pace that he might need to work at to do well in the standings. But if he does anything like his run on stage 1, I'm not worried for this man, and I think he isn't either. Looking good, coming through the weights, onto the spheres. A great job through the Big Apple, onto the dismount, blazing through this course. Like I said, he didn't look worried, neither am I. The 2's good. A hop and a skip down, looking to connect to the 3rd. A great job. Ooh, takes the twist and backswing. Makes good use of his momentum, being very efficient out here. Playing through with the TikTok. Built up a good swing thus far. Turned back around, trying to figure out his stance for his dismount, and he goes for it. Excellent job. This man just looks in control. That's how I can describe this run so far. He's just smooth sailing. Not too fast, definitely not too slow. A great job with the skyhooks. Very clean workout here by Keaton. Looking to connect to the 3rd. Boom! Sticks it. Is he going to throw through? Is he going to static? He pulls up. He gets the static grab. Swings himself on through dismount. Excellent job. Very controlled. Very methodical. Working at a good pace still. Transitions to the middle. A little bit of a rock and a hard place, as y'all have been hearing me talk about. He's just gonna go for it. I applaud and commend his grit. Excellent shot there. Moving along now, though, to our tilting flywheels. Excellent. Connects through to the 2nd. Looking to complete the 3rd in the sequence. Last throw, last obstacle for his buzzer. It was a stellar run. I know he wasn't happy with that last catch, but it was a great run by Keaton. Up next, Thomas Tamez looking to take on the stage 2 course. Some last minute resets, and we'll be underway in moments. Slipping back into our close shot. And here he goes. He's off. Like a spider right up that truss. Sticking these spheres with conviction. Wants an extra little swing for momentum. Making sure he gets his points. Picks up his dismounts. Now sliding rings and laches. There he goes. Uses the back and forth, transfers to the 3rd, still has momentum, pulls those hips through to get to his dismount, up onto the TikTok. Once again, another very strong competitor we have here in the lineup today. Working out the rhythm, finding the body mechanics, building up a great swing. I think he's just about there. He's eyeballing that grab. He goes for it. Sticks the grab on the push it to the limits all the way to dismount. Eyeballing this next obstacle with 2 minutes on the clock. Coming into the skyhooks. The first is good. Coming along, switching his grips, neutralizing his swing. Thinks better of wasting time. Just tries to use the prior ring to get some sense of stability. That little sidearm throw out there with that ring was stellar. I'm not asking for close calls, but dang do I love watching them. Man, it's hopping like a rabbit down that track. Stellar technique here for some of these things. There he goes. And down. Light work of the battering rams. Usually a little more challenging an obstacle. But Thomas is seasoned. He's ready for the challenge. Pulls out the second flywheel. Looking down the barrel of the third. Sticks it. Goes through. Gets his buzzer. Excellent job. Great run. Everyone seems to be freaking out over that. I guess that timing was really, really good. We'll have to see the standings after this. But up next, ooh, family right after. We have our very own Rico Tamez following up behind his brother. All three Tamazes, Lily too, are stellar athletes, always exciting to watch their runs. Thomas, very strong. Rico, super technical. Doing really good. I saw that fall and slide. 2-and-1s being very efficient with his movements here. Building up. Wanting to stick this throw at the edge of his fingertips, but onto the TikTok. Full clear so far, doing excellent. Again, this is a man mastering control, body control. Very technical. There's not a lot of techie, challenging obstacles he hasn't faced down and figured out. An excellent grab and down and through. A very solid run by Rico thus far. I got no doubts about these sky hooks. This is some of the stuff that he really excels at. Uh-oh, tennis ball on the field. Great save. Oh! Some beautiful laches thrown out there by Rico. It's a joy just to watch this man work. Up next is a battering rams. Sticks his grab. Slow and steady. Looking to make his transfer. Goes for it. 2 hands off. The death drop into the ring. Makes his battering ram. Tilting flywheels are next, the last obstacle on stage 2. Builds up a potent swing. Thinks a little better, recorrects, but makes it onto the second. Almost pulls that one out, gets his buzzer. A great run. Really nice. Those of y'all watching at home, we have some technical difficulties with camera 2. Oh, it's back. I spoke far too soon. Next up, we have Mason Manley looking to take on the course. Stage 2 here. And I'll switch over to camera 2 now and give you that shot. And here's our countdown. Wasting no time, flying through the spheres like some kind of cosmonaut through the stratosphere. Now onto rings. Eyeballing the TikTok, feeling it out. I assume this may be a first. He's performing well. If it was his first, I couldn't tell. Sticks the grab on the push it to the limits, looking to dismount. Excellent job. Small little discrepancy on the start. Ooh, that was a slingshot right there. Excellent work. Hey! Sticks that next fly hook. Sky hook. Looking to static grab up to the ring. Just got to build a little bit of a swing and kip up. Oh, he does so without a kip. He's just like, light work, announcer. You don't know what I'm doing next. Battering rams up next, taking some deep breaths. It's really important, getting oxygen to those muscles. He goes for the suicide drop, makes the ring. Now he's got to come up. Stick. Hey, nice job. Sticks that battering ram. Batters his way home to the dismount, looking to take on the last obstacle here at stage 2, the tilted flywheels. For those of you at home, they're only allowed to use that inside face, the orange side that you're staring at currently. When they connect to the second, they're able to grab both. But to start, ooh, statics it through. Well, a little Lachey hop there, but still. Doing a great job. Just got to stick this last one, this last yellow flywheel. It doesn't have slots for your fingers to dig into grooves. It's a flat surface. Very smooth. Not an easy grab or catch. But still, an excellent run by Mason. Last up, I believe, for stage 2 is going to be Mika Wagner. Looking to take everyone else's previous runs and shatter some records here. Mika, a very talented ninja herself. And she's off. Plugging through. Very good technical effort. One and match and switch. It's really good. Gets the extra swing. Makes her dismount. Preemptively slides the ring so she can barrel in from her fall. There she goes. Second ring is good. Slides down. Eyeballing the third. Lines it up. Builds a swing. Oh, and the catch is good. Real good. Straight onto dismount. TikTok is up next. Already up. Already at him. Already doing a big swing. Just a couple more. I think she's good to go. Just eyeballing, trying to get her timing. Sticks the grab. Excellent run. Amazing showing so far. Now coming up to our sky hooks. Trying to direct that swing. Goes for it. Nails it. Oh, little bit of a slip. The throw was good. The catch was great. Little slip. Working right through the battering rams now. Excellent job. Looking to come up and catch that next battering ram. Might be losing a little bit of energy. She's getting the spins. There she goes. Perfect. Oh, it was so close. It was looking really good there. Last obstacle on the course. Tilting flywheels. Only thing that stands in between her and her buzzer now. Ooh, nice. Little flick over. Grabs the second. Looking to get the third. Oh, so very close. A great run, though, Mika. Excellent job out there. And that concludes our Stage 2 runs. Please stand by, get food, refreshments, snacks, as we deliberate and set up our Stage 3 course. Once again, thank you to everybody who came out, who participated, who volunteered, who is or has just shown up here today to enjoy our 5-year anniversary and helping all these kids get on to finals this year. Thank you so much, everyone, from Move Sport Ninja Academy. I do have one announcement to make. Everybody in the gym on obstacles, you have less than 3 minutes to continue to enjoy your redemption time, but we will need the course cleared. I will be sure to check in with you as the timer runs down. This is your 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to enjoy your redemption time, and then we will be clearing the course. This is your 1-minute warning. After a minute, we'll need everybody cleared off of the course. Finish your current obstacle. You have seconds left to clear the course and allow our riggers to set up our obstacles for stage 3. Now, at this very moment, you are officially out of time. You have to leave the course. Please clear the area for the staff to reset obstacles for stage 3. Emmeline Spitzenberger up first. Coming through to take on the grips. Coming around now to Lachey's. Nails the 5-foot. Oh, very close on the 6. Coming up now to take on the circles. Rotating. On to the next for stage 3. Now connecting through with the cane. Those vertical grips can be very challenging. Coming up on the last couple now. Looking for the cannonball hooks. Follow through with the rings, the precision rings. Ooh, there she goes. Going on the cliffhangers. Now for the final stretch. The vertical limits. A series of brutal pinch grips to navigate through to a single peg. On to dismount to get your buzzer. Up next, to take on stage 3, is Michael Sweeney Greenwald. He's had some good runs so far here today. We'll see how he fares on stage 3. Every stage has incrementally gotten harder and harder, more challenging, different techniques, different plays and variations on some similar obstacles that we've seen out here already today. Doing just a couple of resets. Preparing, getting ready for our next competitor. Sorry if y'all caught that. I sneezed a bit. Up next is Michael. And he's off. Picking up 50 pounds first to walk it across, muscled across the line. And he's moving right on through. Climbing up the truss, connecting it up to the grips, cone, nunchuck, cone. Excellent work, Michael. Keep it up. Looking great out there. A quick chalk up from a fellow teammate. Makes the 5-foot. Doing great. Oh, very close. Now making his way up the truss again to work on the wheels. If you see on the inside, you can see him there on that left side of the screen. Moving along, engaging the rope. 2 hands on. Coming through. Looking to connect. Came back to the truss, trying to get a re-grab. Connecting to the trapeze. Oh, so very close. Just a little shy. Coming up now, taking a little bit of a breather. Feeling some of the strain, but he's not letting it get to him too much. Being urged on by friends and family and teammates alike. Now he's on to the cane, sliding it across down the bar. Doing a great job having to connect and grab the ring. Now he'll swing that cane around and connect it to the other rail on the other side, as we're previously occupied by the battering ram obstacles. So very close, and he's got it. He's got to get a nice good grip. He's got the cane, he's going for it. He's looking good. Everyone's starting to lose their minds. Mike, oh, so very close. What a great effort by Michael. Keep it up, Michael. Keep going. Now on the back side of the course, working with the cannonball hooks and the precision rings. And I don't have the best camera angle for that at the moment. Now moving right along. Coming up to one of the last obstacles in this course. Coming through the vertical limits, transferring to the backside. Now he's going through a series of rock grips, having to find those holds, Picking and choosing what hands. Oh, so very close. The final obstacle of the course, a brutal series of vertical limits. I think Michael can definitely give it a good shot. All right, beginning the pinch. A very good run by Michael Sweeney Greenwald. Nice job, Michael. Really good work on those canes and everything, Michael. It was a great run, man. Something to be proud of. If Coach Cooper's out there betting people hundreds of dollars they can't finish this course, I'd say you did pretty darn good, Michael. Our next competitor up to the starting block, Lincoln Hawley. Looking to take on stage 3 here. Making short work of the 50-pound weights. 225s held as suitcase carries in tandem. Ooh, very close on that second nunchuck. Coming around to the Lachey's now. A great throw, good catch. Oh, nice job on the 6. Now moving on to the wheels, the circles, if the blue globe is Earth, then we definitely got, a series of planets with rings as those other sets of obstacles. Now coming in, off the rope. As you can see, this stage 3 is a different beast. Lincoln's doing a great job with the cane there. Coming down, connecting to the ring. Just having to switch grips a little bit, grab that cane back. He gets it off the bar. He's got to just get on to the next. So very close. Still, a great effort out here by Lincoln. Keep it up, Lincoln. This is the shot of the hooked cannonballs and precision rings. Now he's coming up to our cliffhanger series. Making his way. And this is a grippy course, and it's been a long day. My hat's off to this man. Oh, stuck those vertical limits for a bit. Those are extremely difficult. A great run at stage 3, Lincoln. Yeah, and FYI to those of you out there and at home, this is one of Lincoln's very first competitions. And for even making the showing that he did for stage 3 just now was a heck of a performance, I gotta say. It's not an easy course or easy obstacles to run by any stretch of the imagination. Up next, we have Evan Acosta running stage 3. Getting some mental prep, making sure the weights and things are back on their lines. Without any further ado, here's the count. Evan ripped through those 50 pounds. I thought it might have given him a little bit more resistance, but I didn't see any resistance out there for this no-nonsense ninja getting after these obstacles here. Just needs a big swing. He's just going to have to wrap those hands up there tight. Moving on to Lachey's. Grab is good. Building up a nice swing. Very close to the 5-foot Lachey. Lands on the feet, though. There you can see him climbing the truss. Getting ready to engage the next obstacle. Here's another shot of him from the other side. Grabs the rope. He's got to get that other hand out there. He's got to be quick. And again, I know some of these athletes are Evan's got bar shimmies for days. This is a place where he excels. Gets the ring. He's got to drop into that, use the momentum, try to build a swing. He's got to point his hips where he wants to go. Starting to get some spins. He's got to neutralize that spin, deaden his swing, restart. He goes for it. I applaud the grit. I applaud the determination. Keep it up, Evan. On to our hooked cannonballs and our precision ring sequence. I don't necessarily... There's Evan. Kind of resetting back to the truss, making sure he's got good grips, trying to swing in with directional accuracy. Gives it a great effort. Move it along to the next, our cliffhanger line. On to the cliffhangers. Being urged by floor coaches, you can only take up to 20 seconds between engaging obstacles. He does make the reach. He's making his way. Keep it up, Evan. Doing great. Keep it up, man. There he goes. Finds purchase in the rock holds. Don't drop now. Come on, Evan. You got this far. Stick it out. You just got to swing in. Our last obstacle here. There he is, climbing the trussing, making his way up. You can see him right there on the truss in the background, looking to engage these vertical limits. Takes a shot at it, finishes, gets his time. Evan, excellent run, excellent try at that, man. Stage 3 is brutal. After some quick resets, our next competitor on the starting block, Jonathan Dalton. Looking to rip and tear through this stage 3 course here. A man of considerable strength. We'll see how he fares. 50 pounds is nothing. Probably could have doubled those for Dalton. Very nice, Jonathan. Sticks it. Pinching those grips. Like vice grips, man. Doing an excellent job connecting through. Moving along. Chalking up. Getting ready for his laches. Builds a good start. A nice link in through. Hits the 6. Oh, very close to getting the globe. And once again, one more note to everybody out on the course. If you're not a coach, a chalk holder, or a competitor, please watch out for the cameras. Please stay out of the angles. Thank you so much. Ooh, there he goes. Sticking the wheels. The first to get that far here today. Hats off to you, Jonathan. Climbing the truss, looking to engage the ropes. Here's another camera angle of him. Oh, almost got the rope chuck. Moving along. Onto the canes. Down the sliding bars. You got to connect to a ring in the middle, and then you got to bring that cane with you across. Hook the line and take it back down. Cliffhangers are looking great. Makes quick work of the first onto the second, engaging the cannonball grip. Now for the last brutal obstacle, we have a series of vertical limits ended by a peg that you can lachet to get to the dismount block. Let's see how he fares. Excellent work, Jonathan. Very nice workout on that extremely difficult course. Our next athlete, who you may have seen quite a bit of in the previous camera angles, Brendan Bull, looking to take on stage 3 here. And here's our count. And we're off. 50 pounds across the line. Light work for the Bull. Goes for a low grip, stacks the hands. Connecting both nunchucks. The nunchucks in the cone. Looking good. He's just got to get himself to that dismount. There he goes. Coming through, connected the 5, connected the 6. Looking to go all the way into the stratosphere. Grabs the globe, sticks the grab. He's got to make his way over now. So now he's in orbit, getting into outer space. He's got to take these rings for a ride. These circles on the backside have very delicate, thin pinch grips on the backside. He's going to have to work himself through. First to get the globe here today, though. Hats off to Brendan Bull. Chalking up, looking down his next challenge. Now on to the cane sliding sequence with the ring and the cane. Light work for Brendan Bull here. Just got to make sure he sticks that dismount. There he goes. Next up is our hooked cannonballs and our precision rings. It's a little hard to see through the trussing for you folks at home, but there is a line of straps tied together with rings in between each strap. These cannonballs, as you had seen previous with those red grips and holds from stage 2, imagine a cane coming out of the top in a hook kind of fashion, and you're traversing across these precision rings along the strap. You have to navigate all the way to the end. Next up is the cliffhanger line. He's made short work of the cliffhangers. He's found a grip. He's swung over to the third board. On his way now. It's just the home stretch. You just got to finish it out. Just got to be methodical. Pick his grips. Pick his placement. So very, very close. Again, a brutal course, but these athletes are doing a wonderful job out here. This is mocking, or mimicking, I should say, stage 3 for World Finals. Engaging the vertical limits. He goes for a side pinch. And on to the buzzer. A great run by Brendan Bull. Next up, we have Maddie Kim looking to take on stage 3. And there's our count. Making light work of the weights. Coming through now. Engaging the cone chuck chuck cone series of grips. Now on to laches. The first is a 5-foot lache for those of you at home. Maddie connects beautifully. Coming right on through. Avoiding a little bit of the thin air up there in the stratosphere. But now connecting on two. Not a bad effort. Moving along. Now to the ropes. Making a great effort. I imagine those hands becoming tired now here after stage 1 and 2. But she makes a great showing. Got the cane to the ring, back to the cane, sliding down, looks for the dismount. Excellent job. Now on to the precision cannonball hooks and rings. That angle right here climbs up the truss, has engaged both. Evan, please leave the equipment alone. Next up is our cliffhanger line with our Rockhold grips, starting with cliffhangers. Now she's got to come to the back side of that second panel. She does so. Doing good, hitting nearly everything out there. 30-50% on anything. Doing great. Again, a brutal course. 20 seconds of rest in between obstacles. They've already done 2 stages here today. Starting to put in that endurance and that grit starting to become a battle of wills to see if people can't make it all the way out through the last bit of this staged finals, stage 3 course. Up next, we have Frankie Carr taking on stage 3. Had a good run with stage 2. Let's see if he can keep it going. Looking strong out there with the weights. Swings in, makes an instant connection. No matches so far. There we go. Those hands do get tired. Doing excellent, stellar job making through those grips. Really, really, really good. Moving on to Lachey's 5 foot up first. Light work from Mr. Frankie. Oh, hits the 6. Linking through. Oh, sticks the globe. Second person here today to do so. Excellent job, Frankie. How's the air up there? Getting ready, taking a little bit of a break on those hands. They are allowed 20 seconds break between each obstacle. There is no time limit for stage 3. It's hanging. Taking his time, working through his swing, trying to find a good approach for this grip. Oh, made some purchase. Working through it. Again, unlimited time. Oh, he just goes for it and he sticks it. Excellent effort, Frankie. Keep it up. Here's another camera angle. And he's getting ready to engage the ropes. Resets to the block a little bit. Opts instead for the ring to preload his swing into the ropes. I think it was a good idea with the break. Taking a second. Oh! Slips a little on the rope chuck. Was looking very good, though. Now on to the cane slider. Halfway through. Can't forget that cane behind you. Position. Dials it in all the way down. And the dismount. Moving along to the precision cannonball hooks and rings. Beginning to engage. This is a decent shot of this obstacle for those of you at home still watching and streaming with us. He's transferring those hooks along precision rings strapped together along a horizontal line. Did a good job engaging that truss to help himself to the dismount. Up next, you know what it is, cliffhangers. He is allowed 20 seconds rest between each obstacle. I think it's a smart use of his time, making sure to keep that blood flowing, giving himself a little bit of maybe a mental reprieve, looking really strong through this sequence here. Oh, skips the first grip, goes straight to the third board, makes an excellent purchase on this grip and grab, still got to make it himself along. There he goes, doing wonderfully. Grabs the backside. Is almost home. Almost there. He's got to make it a little bit of a side throw. Uses the truss. Gets himself where he needs to go. Great job. Keep it up, Frankie. Shake those hands out. Get ready. He's engaged the obstacle. Looking good. A little bit of a nail biter. Hey, a great effort on those brutal last obstacle in vertical limits. Great job, Frankie Carr. Up next, Sarah Sweeney Greenwald looking to take on stage 3. I bet if Sarah wanted to, she could do some overhead presses as she ran this first obstacle, given her strength. Looking strong. Moving right along. First in the series is a cone. Easy, light work for Sarah. Makes the second nunchuck. Onto the last cone. Just has to dismount here. Nice job. Excellent work. On to Lachey's. A 5-foot and a 6-foot. Sarah, no stranger to high-flying acrobatics. Sticks the globe. Third person today. First woman on the moon. Or so I believe. Dropped in. Legs high. Trying to get a nice swing. Muscles through. Excellent effort. So close. Making a great showing, showcasing that strength, that signature skill and strength working together. Next up, climbing the truss, using the ring, connecting to the ropes, followed by rope chucks. Makes the rope. Makes the rope chuck. And she can pinch and hold through this. She just gotta really stick it. Excellent job. Again, like I said, Sarah showcasing that signature strength of hers. Having a great outing here on stage 3. Getting some things that nobody else has done quite yet. Quick work, very efficient through the cane sliding. On to precision cannonball hooks and precision rings. Climbing the truss, getting access. Builds a little bit of a swing, wanting to get some momentum, and she's off. Gets the next. There she is. Now she's got to bring that backhand along with her and start finishing it out. Doing wonderfully. Very, very close. Again, folks, this is not easy. Stage 3, it's just one heavy hitter after one heavy hitter. And Sarah is rolling with the punches here, doing a great job. An excellent performance out here. Cliffhanger sequence. Comes to the back side. Gets the rock grip onto the third board. Goes up for the high grab. Ooh, skips a couple. Yeah, to leave her hand space. Very smart. Very good. Efficient use of the scaling. Okay, 20 seconds to rest as she attempts the last brutal obstacle here in our stage 3 course. Not an easy grip. Our athletes have to move along when they feel nice and secured. A wonderful effort. Sarah Sweeney Greenwald dives into the buzzer. A stellar show of both skill and strength. She's got to be proud of that run. Our next athlete up to take on stage 3 here today, Keaton Grosso. Let's go. Makes quick work of the 50 pounds. Lightweight. Making great use of kipping with those legs. Continuing on through the grips. Lachey's now. Folks, if you're turning away to get a snack, you've already missed it. It's already happening. It's already done. Oh, pulls out the globe. Looked great doing it. Slowing down a little bit now, trying to assess these circles. Pinches. A wonderful effort. Still a great run so far. Keep it up. Plenty left to do. Ooh, excellent work. Rope to Chuck to Chuck. Oy! Nice job. Switching angles over here to the cane slider. Connects to the ring. He's got to bring that cane with him though, folks. There he goes. Finds purchase. A quick flick of the wrist. Gets it up. And he's on and he's off as quickly as I can speak. Working through. Trying to find purchase. But moving along to our next obstacle. Coming through our cliffhangers. Almost all the way through. You get a piece of him right here flying into the shot. Now he's got 20 seconds to rest if he'd like it. Moving on to our last obstacle here. I'm gonna weave between our cameras here for y'all, trying to make sure to get a good shot. Oh, he's looking really good there. Excellent job, Keaton. Making some of that stuff just look easy, to be honest. Our next athlete looking to take on our stage 3 course here, Hudson Herbert. Off to a good start. Already up to the grips. Has the last one. Just needed to make sure he had a good grip there before he moved on. Getting a little bit of chalk from a fellow teammate. Lynx. He's got to go for the globe. So close. I know he wanted that in particular. Still a great showing. He shouldn't let it get into his head. He's doing stellar out there today. Looks like he's building up a big swing. Something dynamic here. Here's another shot. See what he's going for. I like the effort, though. I wanted to see him pull that move off. That was looking good. Taking his 20-second breaks to do backflips for everyone. Stunting on you folks out there. If I had the brah button, I would have played it. Oh, rope chucks. Narrow. Very close. Now he just looks like he's having fun out there, folks. As he should. He's working hard, doing a good job, making a good run of this course. Ooh, little slip. Moving along. I love it. Flips for every obstacle. I dig it a lot. Those of you at home, we have a little bit of a technical difficulty for camera 2. This current obstacle, the precision cannonballs, I'm watching him in person here. He got to the end. Now he's on to the cliffhanger line. He'll be popping into frame here in a moment. There he is, camera 3. Finishing out his course now. Dropping the extra weight. This man's going for it. And one last flip to end everything. Watch out, Brennan. Watch out, Mateo. I know you guys want to congratulate him, but the man's got to finish with style. Excellent job, Hudson. Camera 2 is back on. Eli Acosta taking on the course. Light work of that 50 pounds. Now connecting through to grips. Cone. Nunchuck. Cone. And the dismount. Taking a little extra time to realign his swing. Remember, they have 20 seconds between each obstacle before they have to engage. They have unlimited time on these course runs here. A good link, a nice link. Just got to make it up to the world. The height of the world, he's on top. Can he keep it going? Shaking out, getting ready, assessing his next challenge, and then diving right in. He makes the grab. Oh my gosh, onto the third. I think this is the first person here today. Yes, what a stellar run by Eli Acosta. He's got 20 seconds to do a little bit of cheering. Everyone's kind of losing it. He's broken some boundaries here. The first athlete on this stage 3. Here's another shot of him. He's got the rope and ring, looking to direct his swing a little bit better. And he does it. He sticks that thing. Rope chuck, rope chuck. He's got to get it going. Oh! So close. Those of you at home, there was a little bit of a cash bet on this course here. If he was able to full clear it. And watch, I bet you he'll get the rest of the course. Great job on the cane slider. Engaging the obstacle. That'll backhand a little stuck. An immediate sweep right into the truss. Gets his dismount. Eli out there on fire. The whole gym crowding around to watch this run. Cliffhanger sequence is looking good. Ooh, skips through, reaches across. The grip is good, folks. The grip is good. Coming down. Coming around. An interesting method this man is pulling off. Wow, stellar use of technique, technical skill there on that grip line. Last little bit, he's got about 10 seconds of rest left here on his clock. Looking to engage the vertical limits. I'd say if he pulls it through this vertical limits, I might just be willing to cut him a deal on half the bet for $50. I hope he hears that. $50. It's yours. Take it. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. I gotta say, folks, simply amazing, though. An excellent effort by Eli. A really good run out there. Almost had the full clear. Very close. On the 2 that he happened to slip on, so very close. Huh?
Good Eni.
Our next athlete up, Thomas Tamez. He's also bargaining with a bet here with Coach Cooper here today. Taking that extra measured discipline. Trying to stick everything he's doing. Off to a stellar start, touching the stratosphere, on top of the world. Sweeps into the circles. Looking to pinch these grips. Making good use of technical skill. He's on the 3rd, and he's got it. He's got it. Skin of his teeth. He made the dismount. He's on his way. The first crux is down. He's just got to keep it up. So very close. I might even go out on a limb and say offer still stands. If you can pull out the rest of this course, onto the precision cannonballs and rings, engaging the obstacle, resetting to the truss a little bit, making sure his grips are steel strong. Great use of accuracy here. He's got to get to his dismount. Matches on, swings right to the truss. Cliffhanger lines now. Gauging the cliffhangers. Making a good purchase in grip and the rock holds. Making his way through this sequence. He's got unlimited time, so he just got to work methodically, but be efficient. Doing good. Right onto the truss, all right. Last crux of the evening on stage 3. Vertical limits. There's 50 smackers in it for you if you can make it all the way. There he goes. Using some advice from some fellow teammates. Looking good. Oh, so very, very close. Again, another amazing run by another fellow competitor. Our next runner-up, Mika Wagner. Looking to take on the stage 3 course here today. Light work of the weights. Bringing it into grips. A nice high grip, my preferred method. In through to the dismount. Spares no time. Moves right along through the laches. Looking to take the world by storm, and she does. Excellent job. Assessing her next obstacle. Switching her grips. Having seen the previous competitor making a great use of the twisting around. Still a great effort. Oh, so very close. Moving along to the cane slider now. Man, I wasn't going to use the phrases drag racer on the cane slider, but if anyone deserved it, Mika flying across there. Making her way through precision rings. Redirecting her swing. Nice job. Makes it to the truss to get to her dismount. Now on to cliffhanger sequence. making a great showing. Deciding between rock grips or skipping forward to the third. Excellent job. The grip is good. Last obstacle on the course. The dreaded, the bamboozling vertical limits. What goes up must come down, folks. These people have been hitting the globe, doing a great job, but the vertical limits is bringing them back down to earth. Our next competitor, Mason Manley, looking to take on stage 3. And we're off. Ooh, one of the first competitors I've seen to just run through with the weights. Manley is right. Connecting all the way through the grip sequence onto the last cone. A little bit of spins here. He's going to have to... There he goes. Redirects the swing, gets his dismount, looking for more chalk. Getting ready for his laches. Up to the seat of the world. Connects it through. Looking to catch the 6. He does. Eyeballing the planet, the sphere, the big old blue. So very close. Up next, it's our wheels sequence. Round, round we go. Where we end, nobody knows. Those of you at home, I don't think anyone else noticed, but I did. Great save, Coach Eric. Coming around now. Engaging the ropes. Cane slider. Making it look real easy out there, folks. Gets his dismount. Now on to more grips with precision rings. These cannonballs he's grabbing have a cane or hook-like structure sticking out from the top that you'll then proceed to place into small, let's say 2.5-inch wide metal rings, banded together by straps. He's on to the cliffhanger series, blowing through this, breezing through. Doing really good. The grip is good. So very close. And he says, vertical limits aren't going to get me today. Moving along. Last but certainly not least, we have Rico Tamez looking to close this stage 3 event. Ooh, I think that was the fastest run through with the weights. Cone, looking very good again. Out of the brothers, this man, his technical skill, very, very high. Looking good. having fun with it out there. He's not on a time limit, but he does have to engage each obstacle within 20 seconds of each other. Does a great job through Lachey's. Looking to conquer the world. And he does. Sticks the grab. Moving right along. I'll say now, Rico, if you manage to clear this whole thing, you know what? I might offer you the same deal I did everyone else. Engaging the obstacle. Taking his time, building up his swing, giving himself airtime to make purchase on this grip. Oh, very close. I mean, is that like a technical reset back to the starting block or what? Engaging the rope. Oh, pinch for the rope chucks. But after everybody else, I'm sure they've gotten maybe a little slippery. Locked off. Doing some good work on the cane sliders. Makes his grab. And a quick departure. Moving right along to the next obstacle. Taking his time, he is allowed 20 seconds between every obstacle he does today. No clock running, but you do have only so much time before you have to engage the next obstacle. Looking good. A little bit of stickiness. Coming on through. Eyeballing the cliffhangers. Well, I had a momentary lapse in the camera and he was done with it. Next up, our last and final obstacle for the course. Our vertical limits. $20 if you pull it off. So very close. An amazing effort, once again, by another very talented athlete. A great showing here today by all of our athletes. Thank you, everyone, for coming. I believe this includes and concludes our Stage 3 runs for the evening. I believe we'll begin our redemption time now. Cooper's running?
Yeah, Cooper's running.
Okay. I stand corrected yet again. We have our very own Coach Cooper running through this Stage 3 course, or so I am told. I'm expecting it. Cooper, you better be ready. Oh, I see. Not quite good enough. Coach Eric upping the ante He goes, you got it. It's like 6 seconds. Unless he's asking him to pinch the 45 pounds, which, ugh, yikes. And running the course, the madman himself, the inventor of our finals competition course here, Cooper Thompson, a fellow coach and athlete here at Move Sport. Oh, that mean mug shot for him coming past that grips was cinematic. Oh, sticks the globe. He's doing it. I'm nervous about offering anything to this man during his run. Ooh, sticks the rope chucks. Looking to make it along. All the way across. Comes through. Cane slider. Connects to the ring. On through. Light work here. Is this man finals ready? I don't know. You tell me. He is looking pretty dang good. Coming through the precision rings now. On to the last couple of obstacles. Making, just a stunning display of speed and technique and timing here. Cliffhangers are next. Taking his time. Within 2 moves, he's basically already on the 3rd board. Coming right across. Ooh, there he goes. On to dismount. Last obstacle here today. The Crusher of Dreams for quite a few. We'll see how Cooper fares. Engages the obstacle. Comes right across. And he does it! Well, I guess that man eats his Wheaties. I just don't know what to say, folks. An amazing run. Congratulations, Cooper, on your full sin for the Stage 3 course. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will officially conclude our Stage 3 runs here today at Move Sport. I'd like to thank friends, families, parents, students, kids, adults, whichever you associate with. Thank you so very much for coming out, supporting everyone, having a great time, working and running hard, getting ready for finals. We appreciate it so much. Thank you for celebrating our 5-year anniversary here at Move Sport Ninja Academy. And hey, shout out to the dads tomorrow, Father's Day. I hope y'all all have something fun planned. Those of you at home, we haven't forgot about you. Thank you so very much from everyone here at Move Sport. Signing off, this is Zach. Peace out.